Hey guys, I hope you're all having another great day. Welcome back to the Financial Fox channel. My name is Bob, and today we'll be talking about the 3 things that you must immediately stop spending your money on. Before we get started, I have listed some of my favorite investing books in the links in the description below. Feel free to check them out. Now, let's get into it. Oh yeah, I get paid this Friday. I can't wait to have a wild weekend. And I don't even care if I have any money left for my paycheck, as long as I have a good time. And that's all I'm worried about. I deserve it. And this is how the majority of people think about money. As long as they're living paycheck to paycheck, they are fine. Remember though, you do not want to be the average person. Now, there are a lot of different ways that you can spend your money on. You can spend your money on investing and bettering yourself, or there's a lot of different ways that you can just completely waste that money. But today, we'll be discussing the top 3 things that you should automatically stop spending your hard-earned money on. So, the first thing that you should automatically, immediately stop spending your money on is eating out constantly. And I know, it's so convenient to go to fast food restaurants, especially during your workday. And you can rack up a lot of money throughout the week if you keep on getting lunch out every single day. Nowadays, it's really easy to spend between at least $7 or $8 on just lunch. Now, if you add that up, if you do that for the rest of the week, you can have up to $35 to $40 a week just on lunch for yourself. And if you do the math, that's between $140 to $160 a month. I mean, that is a ton of money just spent on lunch. So if you were to invest that money instead of spending it in the stock market and you get an average return of 12% for 40 years, you become a millionaire. I myself try to pack my lunch for the majority of the work week. And personally, it's even harder for myself because of my occupation. I'm an outside salesman for my company, so I'm on the road a lot. And I always pass all these fast food restaurants, and it's super easy and convenient just to stop at them. And as Dave Ramsey says, all average Americans are broke and fat. Now, there's nothing wrong with going out to restaurants once in a great while, but every day is just too much. Packing your lunches for the work week and cooking dinner for the evening will save you a ton of money. Let's move on to the second thing that is draining your wallet. You guys need to stop spending your hard-earned cash on gambling. Where I live, there are 3 different casinos all within about an hour from each other. And I'm guilty. I have spent money at all of them. But there is a difference. I do not have a gambling problem. I rarely go to casinos, and when I do, I always have a certain budget of money that I'm going to spend that night. It's usually around $100, and if that's gone, it's gone. I'm not getting money out of the ATM. I personally know some people that go to these casinos often, and they always talk about the big wins that they get at the casino. I find it kind of funny though, because generally they never talk about the times that they do lose. And I know, it's so easy to get addicted to gambling, because if you win once or twice, you think, man, this is so easy, anybody can do it. Remember the old saying, the house always wins. Another form of gambling is through the lottery. So either through scratch-off lottery tickets, the Mega Millions, or the Powerball, they are all a waste of money. The odds are so slim for you to win it big. I mean, they say that you have better odds getting struck by lightning before you would win the Mega Millions or the Powerball. The lottery is just a tax on the poor. Now, the reason why I say that is because poor people generally don't make that much money, so that means the less taxes they pay. And then the rich gets hammered with taxes. The poor generally thinks that they have to get lucky in order to become rich, while rich people think hard work and dedication will make them successful. And the last thing that you guys need to stop pouring all your cash into is luxury brand clothing and accessories. Back in high school, all the cool kids wore Nike, Adidas, Under Armour, the girls wore Victoria's Secret. Now, those brands I don't really consider high-end luxury items. The name brands that I'm talking about is Gucci, Chanel, Versace, Louis Vuitton, and Rolex. That Gucci belt that cost you $750 that you had to have, did that make you any more money? Those $1,000 Chanel and Louis Vuitton bags are worthless because you have no money to put in them. And that $20,000 Rolex watch that you had to buy shows the same exact time any other watch would show. You don't have to own these high-end luxury name brand items just to impress people. If you think about it, the ultra-wealthy people like Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos, just to name a few, doesn't really wear any name brand items. They're known for just wearing their solid plain t-shirts and hoodies that they wear. I mean, they could care less what other people think because they're focused on way bigger and better things. By not spending all your hard-earned cash on these items I mentioned today and putting that toward better causes will save you a ton of money. The more cash that you save each and every month means more money towards your debts and more money you can invest with as well. Leave me a comment if you can think of any other things that people waste their money on. I hope I have opened your eyes up if you are spending money on any of these three things. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button.